in inaccessible places, so it's only seen by special people.
Starting off our day with some pictographs again. This one is super special. It's in this little amphitheater of a cove on the water, and quite a few pictographs to enjoy.
Turtle, probably a human figure, pike, I think that's a loon, maybe a wolf up there, it's got a long tail. Let's see, I think there's a human figure over here, and oh, there's people in a long canoe. Whoa, it's really faded. Oh, these are beautiful.
So the third pictographs that we've attempted to find on Little Missinaibi. The second ones we couldn't find. The first ones were really great, but these are phenomenal. Really dark color still. The canoe's a little bit faded, but you can obviously see some different animals up here on the wall. And they wrap all around this cliff behind me where Tim's at as well.
All the way back to the point over here.
Very cool.
We've now completed kind of our big loop of Little Missinaibi. Just right over there is we're calling it Dragonfly Camp. We spent the night way on the south end and then at Ant Island last night. Ant Island because it was covered in ants. Very clever because Dragonfly Island is covered with dragonflies. And now we're back. So from here we're going to head downriver a little bit to Admiral Falls and just check it out because there's a camp marked on it and it looks like a good spot for lunch, brunch, breakfast, whatever time it is when we get there. Yeah, it's cool to see this stuff from another angle coming back this direction.
Made it to our side trip to Admiral Falls. We were not expecting such a big drop, but we came up on it. It's quite a horizon line. And we found the portage, so we're gonna stop here and at least go look at it. We're not going down this portage. This would take us back to where we started, and instead we're gonna head in the other direction towards the train to complete our loop. But it looked pretty cool, so we're here to check it out.
Anytime that you can hear falls from such a distance, it's usually worth checking out, and so it definitely looks good. And there's some nice big flat rocks, so hopefully we can get out on them. So this is the best portage trail that we've come to yet. And it's kind of ironic because this is the only one so far that we don't actually have to carry anything on. Our working theory is that because this is a popular fishing area just downstream, that the boats from the cabins come in and hike over. And so it's probably more accessed than the ones we've been on recently. When life gets complicated, scrape together your funds and go on a wilderness trip. It is a good investment in restoring your soul, your point of view, your physical and mental health, and it will add to your store of memories when, back in civilization, you wish to recall fond experiences while smoking your pipe and relaxing. If you have never followed the open trail, try it. It is not hard. It is fun. And whether you are new or old at the game, it will add never-ending pleasure and health and new horizons to your living. Quite the lovely lunch out here at the waterfall. I think Danielle fell asleep. I read the book for a while. It's great. Now it's time to, what's next? Oh, we have to face the swamp again. Facing the swamp, my dreaded swamp.
Tim's least favorite
My
place.
least favorite part of the whole trip. We have to go back through it. So I'm so excited.
Tim, it's going to be better today because you can actually be in charge.
I
Without
could
me
be in the
yelling
stern.
at you.
I'm in the stern. Yes. Yes. I forgot about
Not
that.
that you let me be in charge the first time, but you know.
I took matters into my own hands coming through.
We are back to our beaver swamp, Tim's favorite section of the trip. This time we're going in the other direction, but there's not much of a current, so it should be about the same with our 2 beaver dams, which we'll hopefully be able to drag over, and with any luck, we won't end up in muck up to our hips. But we'll see.
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance. Last section before we're on Elbow Lake, and we're gonna camp out right by the mouth of the portage. That will start off our portage leg of the trip tomorrow. First beaver dam. Be over in a minute.
Hope so. Okay. Scooch. 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 There we go. That was a little less muddy than last time. Ooh, went deep.
I'm so stuck.
I think the water level's gone down in here.
I think the water level's gone down in here too. Agreed. This explains why the water level's low. When we came through the other way, that water was just an inch or so higher than where we're sitting now, and now it's about a 1 foot difference.
Yeah. Now we just gotta
Heave ho.
get this Evo. Get this beast up and over. All right.
Now what?
In Elbow Lake.
Leo, high five.
High five, we made it! Woo. We made it out of the swamp. Thank goodness. We are back on Elbow Lake. We were here just a few days ago. But now we're heading back to the actual elbow of Elbow Lake. And we're gonna set up camp there. And tomorrow is gonna be another big portage day. We have 7 of them, or 8 of them in a row as we head toward Shumka, Boko Lake, and the train. It's going to be an interesting endeavor because we'll also be leaving Missinaibi Provincial Park at the same time. And then in a couple days, all goes well, we'll be back in the park coming from the other direction. So our campsite that we're planning on taking is just up like 100 meters down the shore, and this is the portage trail that takes us toward Shumka. And we just arrived at it and found a pile of equipment. So a couple PFDs, a hat, a paddle. So someone else is portaging here, and so we'll see what direction they're coming. It looks like I'm guessing they went based on the stuff that's there. Well, maybe not. I don't know. People portage differently, but when we're in other people, they'll be coming through, so it'll just be cool to chat to some other canoeists.
Oh, good swimming beach.
This feels really good. The people that we saw coming down the portage waved and smiled at us and just paddled on by and didn't even stop by for a hello. I thought Canadians were nice.
Tourists.
Tourists, I tell you.
But we've had a good day of showering, cleaning all our clothes, getting ready to get dirty tomorrow in our 9 portages or whatever.
But I think now's the time for some dinner and drying everything out. And then we're going to prep for tomorrow because it'll be a big day. Check out Admiral.
I'm gonna grab toilet paper for this vlog.
Downriver from here to Admiral. God. Admiral.
All right. So, all right, Tim.
All right, Danielle.
One moment, please.
Excuse me.